Well, Brandon and I are out at the farm. We're going to work on this C. This is one we dragged over here and we didn't have any spark. So right now he is cleaning the rotor cap. I'm not going to mess with the carburetor unless I have to. So we'll get her, turn over, see if we got spark. Then we'll go from there if we have to mess with the carburetor or not. How do the points look inside? Are they all corroded too?
I haven't got to that point yet. Just that the inside of the cap is all green.
So I can go grab a new cap too. Or there's a wire brush. Oh, you have a wire brush.
I got a little one. We might want a more aggressive one. Is the one right in front of you?
Well, this. Or you got the big boy.
Yeah, I'll take that one. 'Cause that's what I got is the little one right now.
Okay. And I'm not sure if the battery is taking a charge or not. Because there should be another 12-volt over. This will take a charge.
Let's see if I got a file in here. It might work better.
So today is what, 30 degrees here? 2 days ago it was like middle 70s?
76 on Friday.
Yeah. So 40-some degrees.
Oh, here's some other things too. I was going to
Change.
show you for the spark plug-ins.
Oh, weird.
You take them apart and you put the wire inside there. And you put the wire inside there, let the middle stick out, and you put that back in there, and it locks in. And then you boom, you get a.
Oh, okay.
I got a few of them in here.
I have emery cloth here too.
Well, I'm looking for a file. Fine tooth file. Oh, no, I got one on my Leatherman.
Oh, we don't have our microphones on today. I can grab them after. There we go. On off switch is sticky.
So I was doing some research on them other tractors. We were working on the McCormick bearings and
Yep.
the Farmalls.
Yeah.
And with the timing advanced and retard, a lot of them that don't have, like that one had the kill switch
Wired right to it.
we got wired right to it. So the other ones, you turn them all the way retarded, all the way over, and that's essentially the kill. It runs out the mag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause I was wondering, otherwise we just choked it off.
And then that Farmall 14, F14,
Yep.
has the extra valve on the exhaust manifold, and that's used to preheat for the intake. And a lot of them are rusted out, so we don't, for what we're doing, we don't even need to mess with those anyway. Even trying to get those to work, the preheats.
Yeah, we just want to show people that they run.
Yeah, well, it's all we're doing is getting them going, and but it's just something. Learn
Yeah,
all kinds of different things about them. So
yeah, stuff that I didn't know. Okay, I can't loosen this. It must be have water in it. Oh, wait for it to warm up.
what, the drain?
Yeah. This is one that he's keeping, so I was gonna check the rear end. you're working up there.
Does he have contact cleaner by chance?
What did I? Carbon brake in WD-40.
Yeah.
Good for electrical cleaner.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, instead of changing caps, I'm just gonna do a resistance measurement between each point, just to see if it's actually making a connection. And if we don't have a connection, we're just gonna put a different cap on.
Yeah, he's got new ones over there.
Yep. Well, yeah, we'll use them if we need to. So, ohms. This. Take one of these off. Connect one here to here. We have a reading. Just in case one of these is bad. Oh.
Well, that H I was working on, they had the wrong cap for the rotor they had in there.
Yep, I remember that.
It took me a while because he said it ran that way, and I was struggling.
And I'm not looking for any specific reading. I'm just looking to see if it has a connection. Because even the wires themselves, you want to, if you test them this way, you're looking for a certain number. I have no clue what that is right off.
Well, I know the same way with the coil, you test the primary and the secondary windings on those things.
And then I'm just going to pull this off. Coil wire. Twist. There it goes. And then I'm going to test this one with the white coil wire on.
Well, that looks a little corroded.
Alright, so that's good there. So
Well,
do a
then
little more cleaning and that should be good.
Switch it over to 12 volt, and I'll pull the switch on. We should have power coming to the, where's the one coming up, right? Coming up to the coil here. That'll tell us if we're getting. Alright, it's on.
Okay, I've got to find a good ground here. 8.2 volts.
Oh. That's not going to be too good. Here, how about if I.
Well, I might not have a very good ground either.
There's a boost thing on here somewhere.
Yeah, 8.2 volts.
Well, should I switch out the battery right away then? This one.
Well, you could also take the charger off it, pop them caps off, and see what it's got for water in it.
Well, this battery's from 2012. I would say the battery's not going to be.
Probably not, but I was checked. Make sure there's water in it, and if there isn't, we can put some.
You got a screwdriver handy?
Little one or a big one?
I don't know where else I pop these. There it is. There's still acid in there.
Yeah, you don't want the. Oh yeah. Yep. You don't want the cores showing.
Well, I think I'm just going to grab the other battery.
Yep. You can charge that one off to the side and just see if we can.
See if she'll come around. Like
Yep.
half inch or inch.
If nothing else, it might have enough in it in case one of the generators or alternators don't work to keep the tractor running.
been converted to 12 volt. They got an alternator on here. Have they got a resistor over there then? Run them to the point?
Not over here.
Normally you'd have a resistor unless they switched over to. Oh, come on, loose. Wow. There she comes free. It just wanted to be hit on with a hammer.
Putting on a battery?
I know the post.
Oh.
Can you imagine the cost to put a battery in every one of these tractors?
Yeah, no, I don't want it.
This battery's bigger than the last one. Come on.
It's when you go to the junkyard and see what you can get for a deal on used batteries.
It doesn't fit into the best, whatever. Positive.
You got the ignition on?
Yep.
Yeah, shut that off, please.
Oh,
I got a little zap at the points.
shocking experience.
No, it didn't zap me.
Oh.
Of course, that wouldn't be the first time I've been zapped by ignition system on that.
So we got power to the points.
The worst one is the Model T cars with the buzz boxes. Those don't feel good at all.
So didn't the Model T, didn't you adjust the timing on those too on the fly?
Yep, you could.
This seems weird because now we don't ever. Well, everything's electronic ignition.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna throw the charger on this guy too, because I'll probably run her down. Alright, there we go.
Well, the points have spark, so I'm not gonna mess with that too much. So I guess if we don't have spark now, we'll change the rotor and the cap, because it'll be obvious.
You got your little spark plug tester you had last week?
Yeah, that's underneath there. Just turn that sideways is all I do. There's another underneath here. Nope.
There's
Two of them in there.
Which one do you like? This one?
Either one.
I think this is the one we used last week.
That one actually might be better because it's got a longer. Because we're working underneath the hood in here. Where's it? This on.
I'm guessing this thing's gonna fire right up. I'm thinking it's just dirty points.
Well,
That's my guess. We'll see.
not necessarily points themselves, but the cap and rotor.
Yeah.
is all.
Looks like you got a big churn.
No, there's a locking
There it is.
right there, and that's on that side.
I just
Oh,
seen where
because
this
of
was.
that. Yep. Fine. Remember, this one was pretty snug getting it on last time when we were messing with it out
Hey.
in the yard.
There's a pillow if you want to kneel on it, so you don't have to get stitched.
Okay. Do we want to take those out and just look at them, or not?
And I grabbed the Towards the right direction. Oh.
Oh, you just keep turning it that way and eventually it'll come out.
Pieces.
And then we'll have a cylinder not working because you can get a. You got the end of it only, Mike.
I know.
Yeah.
The thing was churning.
Wow. Did you take the end off, or is that one
Yes,
doesn't
in my
have?
hand.
Oh, okay. So another thing too, like these, what I would do is
Yeah, clean them up.
Do we have a torch in here?
Yeah, here, screw that back on. I'll go grab it. There's a little gas torch somewhere. There it is.
Torch them and they clean up real easy.
Move you guys over here. Doesn't work. There's another tank back there too, if that was empty.
No, it's not empty. Too cold for this one?
No idea. Can you get gas coming out?
Yeah, I can feel it. Gas. Oh. At least I have the tank in there. I guess we'll just use pipe cleaner and oil brush.
I'll go grab
Pretty grody.
Yeah. Might be some new spark plugs over there in the supply area. Yeah, just that quick little burst of flame. That's it. Well, come on out of there. Which tractor should we grab next after this one's running?
I'll have to grab one. I suppose the easier ones to get out right now because we don't.
Well, I don't want to, not the diesels.
No, too cold for that.
Yeah.
We could see it. We could see. Well,
The Super 8 should be easy to get at.
see that or one of them other the F12 or see
That
about,
one we should be cold starting, because that only has a starter.
no, but we can see about, well, we could walk over and see if we can crank start that F14 again, just to see if it'll pop off.
Yeah. Wait, there's number 2.
Okay, this is gonna be warm. I get a feeling it's gonna be grody.
Yeah, that one is.
That one started.
I should put some air in these tubes too, a little squatty. So, if we get this thing started and run it around for a while, we should change the oil in it too.
Okay.
Because he wanted me to do that on these.
We got oil and all that.
Yes.
Flush the filter unit off too.
We should have. Oh, I should have to see if we have a new filter over there. He's got a.
Say if nothing
Box
else, we
full.
can just run oil through it just to clear it out.
He's got a box of filters, but I haven't had much luck with finding the right one. That Super M, I just happen to have one at home that I bring over and use, and I just ordered a new one. Okay, it says number 2 under even.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to get that yet.
Well, it's not as bad.
So let's burn a little oil then.
You know.
I've never seen them when they had the numbers printed on the spark plug wires. Must be expensive stuff.
Oh, just dropped the dipstick.
Is on that.
Yeah, I'll just leave it. Costs more money for the labeled wires.
I would imagine that they. Alright, that one's out. I'm gonna check oil, make sure we got some in here. Alright, we better add some oil. Nothing's dripping out.
Well, that one looks the best yet.
Oh, there we got a drip.
Last one.
Yeah, she's due for an oil change. She's pretty black.
Nothing bad at all.
hose.
Okay, I'll get this one put in and should be good.
Ready to test the spark? Put a little key handle on it.
Might have to get a new one of these
New one of what?
spark plug testers.
Oh, what happened to that one?
I'm missing the lock on it.
Oh, yeah. No. I seen him earlier, dude. Oh, there he is.
There we go. Alright, I'm good on that one.
I think I better move that before we try to drive the tractor and run it over.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, there's that, and must be a trigger on this one. This.
Nothing.
Nothing?
You got the ignition on?
Yep. We got power to the coil.
Yep.
But nothing coming.
Unless this is bad. Let me check that out just for the heck of it. Yeah, I'm missing the lock at the little one here.
Oh. Ready?
Yep.
I don't see nothing.
So maybe that rotor's wore down so much.
Okay.
So I'm gonna find a new cap and rotor and we'll put that on there.
Okay.
Check for power here again. $13.5. Okay. So it's kind of a booger to get to the back one. See if there's spark on the points.
All right, on the rotor. It's in with a points kit.
Okay, I do have.
You getting spark there?
Yep. Okay, that's why I
So-
shut the lights off so I can see.
Here's a new cap, and then there's a new rotor in here that come with the points. Is that the same style?
Looks like it. Let me see how long this thing is on here. It isn't as wore as I've seen them before.
Well, if we're getting spark there.
Well, you can see the edge of it's.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you got quite a bit there. Oh, shut the ignition off, please. I'll just change out the rotor. Let's just change out the rotor and cap for now.
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
This the same cap? Looks like it.
This one's cleaner. Yep, that's the same.
Yeah, because that one that I replaced on that other distributor, yeah, they had two different styles. One was like spring-loaded center, and the other one, but yeah, I just wasn't able to shoot the spark across there.
Right. Okay, so clean the rotor. This temperature is right in between needing gloves and not needing gloves. And then sometimes you can't work with gloves on, no matter what you do.
Here, put the rest of the parts back in here.
So the old versus new. And put those together.
It wore down.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it might not be long enough to make the good connection.
Put it on there, and then I'll put the cap on here. There it goes. Do the easy one first.
I don't see any gas leaking, so I'm guessing it must be.
Oh, is it on or off?
They got two on, two control valves under there. One over here. Can't tell. Reach across.
Cylinder 2. Cylinder 1.
Let her start pumping anyway when we're turning it over. Oh, this one actually has the dipstick?
What'd you call?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Full.
Oh.
It's a little dark though. A lot of these, so on the other side it has those little valves where you let it drip on the ground. But someone, yeah, someone added that.
So put that over here. We may be able to get that to work on a different one.
And we do have new spark plug wire sets over there too. You looking for your tester?
Yeah.
Did you get up at all?
Oh yeah. Something on top.
No.
Oh, it's leaking gas now.
Oh, look at her go.
Oh, set it right here. Oh yeah. That bolt's stuck. Shut it off.
Fixed.
Fixed?
Well, it's better than it's still driven a little bit.
Alright, now try it.
Mission on.
Still no power.
Nothing?
Oh, hold on a minute. Make sure this is on here all the way. Okay. Try a different one. Maybe those points are still too dirty.
Well, I got a new set of points you can throw in there. You're getting spark there.
Yeah, it doesn't always mean anything though. Might be intermittent. I've had it before where I've had to clean the points like 4 or 5 times before I get it to work. Well. All right.
Test to make sure we still got power at the.
I did when you went to go check for a new cap.
Oh, okay. So the switch is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut it off then.
Yep. So we'll switch out the points.
I got a feeler gauge in my truck. I'll go grab. What are they? 20,000s?
15.
I think the other one I set it at 20.
Matchbook. That's the old way to do it. A matchbook.
I'll go grab my feeler gauge.
That'll work too. Okay. So I'll take the coil wire off. Here.
I think I got this set at a garage sale years ago, but I like how it's.
Yep, the angled.
Yeah.
They also have brass ones too for if you're doing some stuff that's got the
You get to
magnetic.
see.
You want to do these?
I don't care. I can do that.
Take them out and see how dirty they are. Maybe have to save those for something different too. I got shorter screwdrivers too if you need them.
Yeah, we might.
I got some.
Otherwise, he's got some over there too. You guys able to see from my big old head in the way? Probably not.
Is that the same length as what you got?
Yeah, a little shorter.
I got some real stubborn ones as well.
I need a little, well, must be like 5/16 or 3/8 wrench. Get that off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a stubby one to get around the back side of this. Yeah.
Should have brought my 24-inch left-handed crescent wrench.
Oh, left-handed.
Left-handed metric crescent wrench.
Yeah, those are rare.
What do you need? I got 5/16 right here.
I don't know, I grabbed a handful of these and then I gotta kind of, there you go.
And the 3/8. I got 3/8 here too. Oh. We got a bunch of little ones.
Yeah, just grab a handful.
Oh.
Okay, it's not 5/16. 11/30 seconds.
Oh, I don't have 11/30 seconds. You still got the fuel on?
Yeah.
Okay, you did quit ripping.
Well, there goes that nut. Wait. Great. I lost that nut.
So right, last weekend I lost one in the grass and I found
It
it.
flew back over here.
Okay, I'll look for it.
I guess you don't have to take it all the way off. It's slotted. There's some little trick for you guys. Don't take it all the way off. You don't have to. Yeah, it flung back there. You don't see it? Anything?
No, did it go under the tire?
I don't know. I just saw something go flying that way.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
At least in the grass it doesn't bounce as much.
I'd have to go to the parts drawer and look.
Keep looking here.
So the point of the condenser's a little different on this one. The points look the same. The points look the same. Wait. Yeah, that should work. So there's little nuts, these little bins over there. But yeah, it was stuck inside of here, and when I opened it,
Oh,
she flipped
yeah.
fine. But I thought it hit back there, but you're not finding nuts.
Well, it could still be over here too. It's just sorting out between the leaves and the dirt and the grass and the shavings.
Yeah. That'll make this easy for
The
you.
next one will sweep the floor before we start. So if we do drop it, we'll have to sort. Yeah, I'm not seeing it right here. See if that fits on there.
You can't get your fingers back here on that bugger. There, I got that one. Alright. Where's the nut? Look at that. First try, you got it.
There you go.
We'll find the other one now when we back up.
Yep.
Because now it's going to start.
There's another condenser over here on the workbench. Must have been from another one you were working on.
Alright, bring this around. That clip that holds the rotor cap on.
Oh.
It's laying. I see it. That one didn't.
No.
We didn't lose that.
It came off when I was tinkering with it the first run. Did you adjust that at all? Oh, you did. Did you take it off?
I'm taking it off right now. This is the old one.
Oh. Let's see that. Nope. That's the one.
Alright, can you screw? Thank you.
Where's the old points? Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually not terrible.
Maybe the.
Oh, that was. Yeah, you can't see any shiny on here at all.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I just need to be cleaned some more a bit. We can probably clean these up and save them for a different one. They're not all pitted or anything, so should be able to reuse them. Same with that cap and rotor, we'll save those. Because if nothing else, we might have another one that can use them and at least get it running. And then he can decide whether he wants to change them out with new stuff or not.
A lot of times Tom says if you have to mess with it, just change them out. They don't cost that much.
No, but don't hurt to
Have spares.
have spares in case you need them in between. Yeah, these are filthy. Okay, so they just need to be buffed up. Not the end of the world.
We gotta tuck that wire. Wow. For a second. You gotta make sure you tuck the wire so the cap fits on here still. There we go.
This one looks like it was folded.
Yeah, that one was longer than the one I'm putting in here too.
This one looks like it was redone. The end of it was redone as well. It's all tape over it.
Well, the other thing too, maybe the coil's not giving us enough juice. Alright, now we got to roll this engine over to get on the high point. If you guys can see that. So I want to get on that high end. Now be where we got to set our gap.
Oh, let me get on the other side. Do that.
Are you able? Maybe we can just turn this fan belt.
Well, you could just tap
Yeah.
the starter too.
No, I'm just turning the fan here. We got the ignition off, so it shouldn't start.
No.
There we go. There's on the high end. So that's where you're going to set your 20,000s. Get this a little bit snug. Wow. sure you get it kind of square up with it. And snug her down. And test it. That should be in a little bit further.
I'm gonna hold the feeler gauge in place.
There you go. That's a little loose yet. Just come down.
Yep.
How does that feel?
Too loose yet. You must crawl up when you tighten it. Okay. That does crawl up a little bit. So is there sometimes on these they got a little tab on them where you can grab in here and turn them?
It's got a little lip on top.
No, I mean like inside on the edge.
Sometimes you just feeling a little nut there.
Sometimes they got a notch on that point thing though.
Oh, I don't feel anything.
Okay. Yeah, it's still pretty sloppy here. A little bit more. Okay.
Still too sloppy?
Yeah.
Well,
Why is it crawling?
put it down at 15. That way when she crawls, maybe she'll crawl up too. Way too much.
That's, yeah.
How's that feel?
A lot better. Go ahead and tighten it down once and we'll double check it in there.
Alright.
That's 15, that's pretty good. It looks like it's moving just a little bit though.
It's not tight? Or
No,
back
the
part?
bottom's moving.
Oh.
It's too tight of a gap.
Oh.
Yeah, this doesn't have what I thought. Some of them do. They got a notch on the side of those to adjust them.
So, go a little bit more open?
Yeah. So a lot of these boxes, like what the points come in, if you don't have a feeler gauge, you can set the points at the thickness of what the boxes are too. It'll get you close.
Well, I remember doing the matchbook thing.
Yep.
That's how we used to clean points too, is you get a little bit of, okay, that looks like it's way too
Yeah,
much.
you use the cardboard side of it and it'll help. Oh yeah. Use the cardboard side of it instead of the painted side because it's rougher.
Yeah. They're a bugger. Come on. It's like all or none with these things.
Right.
There she's loose. Let's get her snug. Oh. Now I'll just eyeball it. Oh, hey, come back.
Remember what 15 thousandths look like? Or 20?
Thumbnail's about 15 thousandths, right? Sheet of paper's 5. That might be a hair big.
Oh yes.
Way too much?
Yep. Use this as reference, Mike.
There we go. There's 20. You're gonna be surprised if it actually is 20.
It's actually just a touch under, which is fine. We're in between. Oh, it actually did a little bit bigger.
Am I at 22?
Let's just we'll rotate it, see if it closes. Okay, so put the ignition on. We'll open, see if it makes a connection.
On?
Yep.
I don't see any sparks open. Seems to be a spark going across there. Nothing. So what does that mean?
Nothing there. Switches over. Yep, I heard it.
This is grounding out here.
Oh, okay.
Shut it off once. Maybe that's the problem.
What, the wires?
Yeah, it
Oh.
move around to that back plate.
Yeah, because as long as that dust shield goes on there.
There. Now let's see what we got.
Ignition on. Heard it.
I'm not getting it between the points. I snapped when I hit grounded it. Shut it off.
Yep.
We got power coming down here. Is it enough power though?
Get nothing here.
Yeah, but when I hit it like this,
Oh yeah.
she sparks. So there's power coming there.
Turn it on again. Okay.
You can get
Maybe
bad.
the back side of here isn't grounding right.
Well, because you can get bad.
Points.
Yeah, points and condenser. Either the coil's not throwing enough power to it.
Alright. Guess we'll take that back out. See if there's a good connection behind here. Because we were getting spark across the points before from the other ones.
These things look like they got some white stuff on them.
You know what? They're already corroded because they've been sitting.
Yeah, so why don't we
Clean them up.
Here.
Brand new points that are dirty. Well, who knows how that been sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause it looks like it has some white, must
Yep.
be oxidation on there. Shiny now?
Yeah, turn that ignition on again. There you go.
30 points.
Yep.
Mm.
Let's try this again, huh? Is there a location? Nope, there's 6 on here.
Doesn't that new cap have a little notch?
Yep, just getting it there.
Oh, it's finding its home.
I don't know if somebody painted this thing at one time, the distributor. Let's see, got a little crud on the inside of on that one end.
Yeah, so right there, so you guys see that? That should be falling into this notch right here. Is the wire stopped?
It might have been. If it wasn't sitting the wrong way. There. That's what it was. The wire was in that groove for this to sit in.
There, I heard it.
This one.
Yeah, the other one's nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. Maybe I'll take that clip off of another spark plug wire I got at home and put it on here.
Look at that. We're gonna make a run to Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. That was it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So let's see if it'll start this time.
Okay, where's the
Throttle is closest to you.
this one?
Yep.
Okay. There.
There, we got spark too. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yep, we can see it. Okay. Go ahead and grab that off there as it's running.
Okay.
All right. Another one running. Probably should drive it around, then we'll bring it back in and do the oil
So
change.
if we change out new points, we got to make sure to look at the
That they're
points
now have
before we put them together.
corrosion
It's a lot
on it.
easier to clean when they're not on there.
Pretty sure that there's oil in
Put the dipstick back in there. Fuel gauge back on there too.
There you go, 5 gallons. All right, well, time to hook the battery charger.
You get it out there, and then
Oh, wait a minute. Should make sure. It'll start.
we'll push start it if we need to.
probably run her around the yard. That's my normal route.
Yep.
And then I'll bring it back in. We can do the oil change.
Okay.
Oh, my sister's gonna be jealous. She likes these little C's. All right. Reverse. Find that little nut now. I like these little C's, cute little tractors. And brakes. Let's do third. Feels like I'm sitting high up on this thing. Oh, I've got the tractor in my way. Ding dang it. Can I get through? I don't think it's gonna fit. These are good little cultivating tractors, or use them for raking hay. You could probably pull a hay wagon full, but I'm gonna make her work with that. Good running tractor though, if I would never touched the carb on it. Now we gotta decide what we're gonna drag in next, but we'll do the oil change on her. So this right here are your hydraulics. Let's see today. Yeah, see? I just and then bolt the other way. A little teacup there, don't run that over. Someone, a little girl angry at me if I ran that over. Not too bad out in the sun, but yeah, it's like 30 degrees out here. I'm not going down that trail. She looks a little muddy, and I don't want to have mud all over the tires. There we go. Pick up the speed button. Yeah, you can see she burns a little bit of oil. A little bit of. And then we'll hang a U-ey down here and head back over and change on this oil. I always like to run around the house, that way Tom's up and able to. He can come over and see if he can drive on by. It took a little bit of time to just kind of diagnose what's going on and then putting in the new points. It's been like an hour putzing on this thing. Bring her up and then I'll check to see if we have a filter for this one. I'm thinking those ones on the shelf are for in here. Yeah, brand new tires on this one. Front one's got a little weather check, but not bad. You can always tube it. And I'm smelling that bird poop up there burning off. So that's a lovely smell. And good. her down. All right, well, we're gonna change the oil on this thing. I'm sure you've seen me do it before. Pull the drain plug and let her buck. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Well, she's going back to the shed now, and then we're gonna find out the next one we're gonna do. Fumigating for mosquitoes too. All right, well, thanks guys, and see you in the next one. See what our next tractor will be. Thanks for watching, and please hit subscribe. Don't cost anything, it's free, and kind of shows some support for the channel and that people actually like this. All right, see you guys later. Thanks, bye.